Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to TGIF Talks, episode 140. Woo! How exciting. We finally did it, folks. I don't know what we're cheering about, but that means we're only 10 weeks away from the next, from 150. 10 weeks is, like 2.5 months, so gonna be a little bit. Anyways, let's roll the intro. I don't know why I'm still talking. Yeah, I need to make a stash.
Stash. Start a stash right there.
Well, it kind of is.
Alright.
Well, anyways, here we are, folks. Episode 140. Didn't think we'd get here. I don't know.
Nope, I thought the channel would have died long ago, too.
Oh, they're still dead. Actually, so, speaking of dead things. So what's really interesting about how YouTube pushes my shorts. So let me pull up the analytics here, actually. Shut up. Also, look at this stupid thing. $6.99. I've never seen it ever do this, where it gets so close, but just doesn't go over. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I was looking at 69.9.
Oh, I mean, it is funny. But, also, Buck's still not existent at the moment. He would usually be right here. But non-existent. Anyways, so if we go to my analytics here, go to the studio. Analytics. Actually, we're going to go.
Oh, wow, you had a bit of a peek.
Yeah, so if we go to yesterday's, right? We go to analytics for this video. Boop. It just goes boop up. just jumps. I don't understand why. I don't know why it did that. They all do that. It literally like nothing
for about 5 seconds they push your video, and then it's like and then you reach your peak.
Yeah, but they don't push it for hours. It'll be like 5 hours later, and I'll just go look at my phone, and boom, the video will be pushed. So like this video, today's, has not been pushed yet. But if YouTube does their thing, it will. That
one didn't get pushed.
Well, that's the regular video.
Oh.
This is the least successful regular video I've published in a while. But I mean, who the hell wants to watch a video about making cheese wax candles?
Sounds interesting, though.
You can certainly watch it.
I'd watch it if I didn't give up YouTube. Hey, everyone else does the same thing I do.
No, no, they don't.
Ouch.
I mean, you pretty much saw all of my next video already.
Yeah.
What a strange video it's going to be.
It'll be good.
It'll be good. Watch the hot dog get obliterated. I watched the concrete get blown up.
If you like wieners, this is a video for you.
No, well, I mean, it depends how you like them, right?
Do you like them partially cooked, charred, or raw?
No fully cooked hot dogs in that video.
You need some raw.
Oh my god, the raw. I've done it before. I've eaten raw hot dogs. Personally, Nathan's hot dogs, they're not good raw. I haven't had them cooked
That was your
yet.
first one. His first hot dog, you tried it raw.
First Nathan's hot dog. They're for the 4th.
Yeah.
Well, with the remaining ones, anyways.
How many are left?
I don't know. I think I bought 12.
So I need to eat 12 before Joey can eat 70.
Are we gonna watch the thing?
I'd be down to watch it.
Excellent.
Sounds fun.
Excellent. We can then go to my parents and light off fireworks if we don't light them off at our aunt's tomorrow.
Yeah. What time is it?
I think 6:30. I have to look at my.
Oh no, the Joey Chestnut thing. 10
Oh. So the event starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time.
All right. So I need to be here by like 9:30.
Yeah, well, I mean,
40.
if you don't just spend the night here after our aunt's.
Oh, yeah.
That might just be better, to be honest. That's what you did last year. What did we do the next day while you stayed the night at my place?
I thought I stayed at my parents'.
Or maybe I don't remember. I thought you
No,
stayed.
I think I stayed at my parents', didn't I? Oh, was that when we were in our Minecraft? We had that Minecraft thing going on.
That's right. We played Minecraft the next day.
Yeah.
Let me look. What time is our aunt's? 6:30. Oh, cool. I can come home and change. I don't have to change at work. But, should we text in the group chat? So, has this been enough rain, question mark?
Rain, question mark?
My dad got an inch 40.
Fireworks, question mark?
Yeah. So I
guess you could text her that. Fireworks, question mark?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Send her the emoji.
Actually, you know what? That's funny. I'll just do that now.
Emoji,
Also, where is
question
our
mark?
cousin? Because she sent me her streaks and she was on a beach.
Oh yeah, she's in Florida.
She's in Florida. What? How come you knew this?
Mom told me.
Oh.
They took her there for her birthday. For like 3 days.
What?
Yeah.
I wish I could have tagged along. I like to go on.
It was like a 3-day trip. They flew down there one day.
Oh, no.
Went to the beach the next day. And then I think they flew back the next day.
Anytime I hear 3-day trip or the word 3 and trip, I just think of Gilligan's Island, and it's like 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour, and they're stuck on the island forever. That's all I can think of. Where?
What do you think of when I say 8-day trip?
The war.
The war. The desert.
The desert. Yeah. Where is our aunt? I've texted her before. There she is. Oh, well, that's why they haven't said anything. They haven't been home.
Yeah.
They don't know it frickin' rained. They're gonna come home and be like, why is there so much mud?
Well, no, I think they're home now. When did they leave?
Well, okay, so they would have been in the 1st. Today is the 2nd. They're flying home today.
Yeah.
So they don't. She doesn't know. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. So I guess I can text them tomorrow.
I can text her today and find out.
Well, on the plane probably.
Oh yeah, I don't know when they left.
I wouldn't just.
You saw her at the beach yesterday?
Yeah.
So maybe today?
Maybe. Well, I won't think they're home yet because they have to. Because they think about it right. It's probably a 3-hour plane drive.
A
3-hour.
drive. Yeah, you drive a plane.
Yeah. It's probably a 3-hour plane ride if they didn't have any layovers.
I've always wondered that. Why do you say you know, when you go for you drive a car. When you drive a car, you think, okay, so you're driving. You say car ride. I rode in the car. Why do we say ride a bike if you're in control of the bike? Don't you drive a bike?
I swear to God, I think Vsauce talked about it in the beginning of the video. I don't remember. I don't know what video. It might have been one of his shorts.
You ride a horse, but a horse is just the motor. But you're in control of the horse. You steer the horse. Why did you say you ride a horse? Aren't you driving the horse?
He brought that up.
You're driving the horse.
He did bring that up. You don't drive a motorcycle. You ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, exactly. You don't drive a motor. You ride a motor. What?
Actually, driving a motorcycle honestly doesn't sound wrong.
It doesn't.
But I'm pretty sure most people don't say they drove with their motor. Well, actually, no, they would say they rode their motorcycle.
Do you drive a boat? Wait, what about a boat? Do you drive a boat? Do you ride a boat?
No, you drive. I think
you float a boat.
I think you drive a boat.
How come we don't say drive a plane or ride? I went for a plane ride. We say I flew in a plane.
I think it's the novelty of.
Why do we say fly? So why don't we say float? So okay, drive.
How about a rocket though?
Flying? Yeah, I flew in a rocket.
Yeah, you didn't actually fly.
So flying is in the air, driving is on the ground, and floating is on the water. So I floated in the boat yesterday.
Don't say that. It sounds stupid. That sounds stupid. I floated.
I floated in the boat yesterday. Why What do you mean you floated in the boat? Oh, we floated down the river.
You know what's always the weirdest thing? A boat with a pool.
Yeah.
I remember that as a kid. I was just like, what?
I'm playing with my little boat in the bathtub.
I remember
on a ship in the boat in a water.
I remember when I found out the Titanic had a pool. Because it was like the first time I was like got into boats, and I was just like, there's a pool on a boat? What? And my brain broke for a little bit. I was like, what? And then you watch Sweet Life on Deck, and like, meet me in the pool. I'm like, there's
a pool
on a boat? What?
On a boat?
How does the boat?
Why?
And no, so I watched it. So I always wondered. I was like, could you have like a hole in the boat that goes down to the sea level?
Oh.
You can.
You can.
So if it's below the water line, you have to have the air pressure in the boat higher than the water pressure.
Oh, to push the water along?
To push the water to prevent the water from getting into from sinking the boat.
Oh yeah.
But if you're at the water line, it's no big deal. But if you're below the water, so I watched a video, and I don't know, I didn't Google it. It just like popped up in a short or something, and they were like, I don't remember what they were doing, but they're at the bottom of this boat, and there's a hole, and they're just like, why is the boat not sinking? And they're like, air pressure, and it's like, what? And like, yeah, we keep the air pressure in the boat high enough so that the boat doesn't sink.
Oh, so water can't come up through the hole?
Nope. They keep the air pressure higher than the water pressure.
So you could stand in the hole and swim, or would you get...
Well, I mean, you get pulled along.
Well, that's what I'm asking, right?
Because, like, I think the water, like, it came up, like, I don't remember what it might have been a potassium.
So say this is the hole, right?
Yeah.
And I'm right here. Do I move along, or will the back end push me along?
So, if
this
is the bottom of the boat.
Yeah, this is the hole, and this is me. Do I just kind of float along as the boat moves, or will the back of the boat catch up and kind of push me along? Like, does the boat?
This is the F-35 helicarrier thing. Don't you remember?
Does this thing push the water along to push me, or does the water stay in its spot, or does this move through the water and then pulls me along?
So I think at the edge you might get ripped apart because the water at the top won't be moving, but the water at the bottom in the middle will be.
Will the water in the middle push? Does the water in the middle get pushed along with the boat?
Yes, it should. According to Newtonian physics, it should. But if you're at the edge of said hole, you have a rough time. You have a rough time. This is the F-35 helicarrier all over again. You realize that?
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah, but the only thing is that in this case, you're half in the hole, half not.
True.
Because half your body is outside, half your body's inside.
Right.
I think you get like ran over.
Oh yeah. It's not gonna be a fun time.
I think if you tried to jump in that hole, I think you could get ran over.
Oh, this isn't gonna be a good time. You're not gonna enjoy this.
You're gonna jump in that hole to think you go swimming in the middle of the hole, and the back of the boat's gonna go over the back of your head, and you're gonna die.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be a good time. No one said jumping in the hole in the boat is gonna be a good time.
You jumped through the hole. You know what H-A-U-L? Or how do they spell hole? You know, like the hole?
No, so you know how I remember that?
So you jump through the hole into a hole of the boat to stand in a hole.
That's the hole.
Hole. Well, I say hole because it sounds funnier that way.
Yes, it does sound funnier that way. Hole as in like H-A-U-L.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
But I said hole because it sounds funny that way.
Oh, I thought you were asking like which hole do you use to like reference, the hole in the boat, and I'm like, you know how I memorized that?
Rememberize that?
Remember?
Was that what you just said? Did you just say rememberize that?
That happens so freaking frequently because my brain decides that it doesn't want to use remember halfway through saying remember.
Recognize.
So
yeah, I want to say recognize.
No. It's either remember or memor.
Oh, memorize.
Yeah.
Memorize?
No, it's either remember or memorize. And my brain can't decide which one to do in that moment, so it says both.
Memorize? Well, I don't know how to memorize that.
That's a new word.
Add that to our list with geography. Geography.
Dude, that's actually another instance where it happened.
Remember this, kids, for your geography class.
So, I just watched a video from, I think, it wasn't SciShow, but it was the same guy that does SciShow, so Hank Green.
Oh, yeah.
From like 2 years ago. And they talked about inner thought, right? So, in your inner voice.
Yeah.
So, like how some people, very few, but there are some that just do not have an inner voice.
I heard about that.
They think
What
in
does that
pictures.
mean?
They think in pictures.
They think of pictures.
That's
It's like they don't have conversations with themselves?
no.
That just sounds weird.
It
You have
sounds weird to you and I.
See, you're not one of them.
Oh God, no! I'm actually. So they were talking about the different layers of all of the people who have like inner thoughts.
Is it possible to just have no inner thought and you're just like, an NPC if you're not interacting with anyone?
You ever seen a dog?
Well, okay, I'm talking about a person.
Well, I guess if I hit you with a baseball bat hard enough, yeah. Or you just squish the baby soft spot.
Like if I ever just stop talking to one of them, and just kind of let them be, do they ever just go into NPC mode and just kind of?
You ever seen a monkey?
Power down.
You ever seen a monkey? Or those feral children?
Like they just power down and.
You ever heard of the feral children?
Yeah, genie.
Well, no. Well, yeah.
Genie.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Feral children.
There's many cases.
There you go. That's one.
It's always weird to think about. Like they never learned a first language, so it's like, what did they think?
They were monkey.
Monkey. They had monkey brain. Like, what is it? What does it mean not to think?
Monkey.
You know what I mean?
Monkey.
Like, Helen Keller. She's another example, right?
Well, she could...
Because she didn't have words or anything. She thought in feeling. Because she
lost her hearing and sight.
Yeah.
Like 9.
No, it's like 2.
Oh.
She was like a year and a half old.
Her dreams are scary.
Yeah. Because what's weird is she was I think 19 months old or something when she lost both her sight and hearing. Well, she lost it spaced apart, but I think she was 19 months when she lost the second one. And she became very good at tactile.
I don't know. I don't want to think about that.
But it's like, how do you think in touch?
I don't know. That's why everybody says Helen Keller didn't exist.
Yeah.
Helen Keller wasn't real. I'm in that boat, kind of. I mean, obviously she was real, but I think she was faking it. You ever seen that Family Guy clip?
But she learned to tell stories, right? She was like a well, they called her a writer, but she didn't actually write.
Did you ever?
Right? Isn't that what she was? She was a writer.
Yeah, she wrote a book. Yeah.
She wrote a book, but she didn't actually write the book.
Well, she might have done the Braille.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they have Braille, right? I mean, nowadays you probably use a typewriter, but back then there was a line, and it would follow the page, and you'd have the 6 dots that you would punch out with a tool.
Oh, so she might have wrote it out.
She could have, theoretically. But again, you ever seen the Family Guy clip?
No.
Of Helen Keller?
Uh-oh.
It's good.
Is it appropriate?
It is fantastic.
It sounds like it's mildly inappropriate.
Family Guy, Helen Keller.
Uh-oh.
Holy crap, this place is amazing! And just think, this is where Helen Keller used to eat when she went here.
Tonight, I want to go out and just get wasted. And not one of these campus bars. I want to get wrecked by a townie.
Helen, you're outrageous. I can't believe you're getting away with this.
I've been getting away with this since I was 7.
Wait, how is she talking, though?
Because she's not... They're in the same boat that they believed she was faking it.
know what I'm doing.
Good morning, girls. Helen.
We have a way with satire.
Got away with something.
We have a way with satire.
Actually, I want to ask something. You ever
What
used
the
this
hell?
before?
Use what?
Tabs and File Manager.
No. How'd you do that?
Plus button.
It's a what button?
Plus button. Little plus button here.
Has that always been there?
I think it's a Windows 11 feature. It might have, honest to God, it might have
Windows
always.
10.
No, this is Windows 11.
Why is it not in the center?
Because they finally brought the feature back, and I immediately moved it back over to the left.
Oh, it's so you can move it back?
Yeah.
How? It's in the settings something?
Yeah. Settings. Network personalization, maybe? Question mark. Background, colors, theme, lock screen, start, taskbar. I don't remember taskbar behaviors. Honest to God, I don't remember.
Oh, there it is. Taskbar alignment left.
Huh. You know.
Why can't I put it on the right?
It's a question I don't know the answer to. And I thought they got rid of the button where you could go down to the bottom right hand corner and go go to your home screen. No, it's right there. It's like 5 pixels now. It used to be a nice big button. It's now freaking like 2 pixels. And also, you used to be able to hover over it and go to your desktop. No, it just does that. You have to push it now. I don't really want to do that because I think it'd do it for the entire screen. But no, I figured this out. This is great because now when I transfer files,
See what's
I
nice?
go in here, I select the files I want to transfer, I hit the plus button, find the file I want to put them in, and then done.
Well, just on that. If you have a trackpad, you can take like with the 3 fingers and go,
Yeah,
and it'll move all the windows out, and you go straight to the desktop.
yeah,
It's also nice.
it is nice. But
Oh, wait, get out of that.
out of what?
I just now noticed that. Is that?
It's actually just a random collection of stars. There's
Oh.
no. I don't think there's a
Well,
constellation.
I
in it.
saw these 3, and I was like, that isn't Orion, is it?
No, this is facing north. Northeast.
Yeah. You probably don't have.
It's just a random collection of stars.
Yeah. Well, I just looked at it for a second as you did that. I was like, no way.
What's really cool is right here. If you can see it better over here, this is a shooting star. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Because you can see the trail through the tree.
Yeah.
It's either that or a plane. I'm pretty sure it's a shooting star. This is an old. This is one of my first times ever doing it.
Yeah.
Still.
Was that before or after we took the Big Dipper photo at my parents'? Remember that? We took the Big Dipper photo at my parents'? Do you
Might have
that?
been after. So it'd be my passport.
Passport's getting full. You have 4 drives?
Well, I currently have the micro SD card plugged in.
Oh.
Because I was transferring files. I don't know what the hell this podcast is at this point, but we're just doing whatever. Anyways, I guess they can see this, I think. They don't have to be left in the dark. Here's all my old footage. So it's in pictures and star pictures. So we gotta look at dates here. So this taken 5/15 of 19. Yep, no, this was before the Big Dipper photo.
So where's the Big Dipper photo?
Probably in here. Oh, nope. This is still at my parents'. Here it is.
It's so dark.
That is the. Well,
Is that at our house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's our house.
I don't know.
No, that's the Big Dipper?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like Scorpio.
Scorpius. Yeah, it does.
I think that was on the back. Oh, yes, this is the playset, actually. So that would have probably been Scorpio.
Yeah.
This is at the front of your house now. This is part of the Big Dipper.
It's crazy. We had those constellations. We didn't even know what they were.
I knew what Scorpio was.
At the time?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't.
There's the Big Dipper.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't learn Scorpio till after we started going on these trips.
And then here's the Little Dipper.
Yeah. No, I didn't learn Scorpio until after we did these trips.
Really?
Yeah.
I learned about Scorpio for a little while. So, yeah, Scorpio. So, that was actually the first day I learned about Scorpio, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that day?
Mm-hmm. So when I figured it out. So I've always known the Big Dipper. Little Dipper, when did the first time I ever saw the Little Dipper and knew what the hell I was looking at was sometime in high school. And then I knew
Orion.
So then it would have been Big Dipper, Little Dipper. Actually, no, it would have been Big Dipper, Orion, Little Dipper, Scorpio, and then Cassiopeia, Sagittarius. I would say I now know Taurus.
Yep.
Pretty well. And I think I saw Pegasus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think I can pick out Pegasus. And maybe even Andromeda.
We also know...
That's out of order now.
I taught you Draco.
I don't think I could find it again.
Oh. But then Leo. I don't know if you could find Leo, but you could recognize it.
Yes.
It's the one that I like. It looks like a backwards mouse. Or it looks like a mouse, but really it's the opposite way.
Oh, yeah, Leo, yeah. Yeah, I could probably pick Leo out. Because I'll see Taurus.
Yeah, and it's along the ecliptic.
And it's right next to it, so I'd pick it out.
And then I don't know if anything else. Oh, I forget is it Virgo or what uses the star Arcturus? I forget that constellation. There's a constellation that uses the star Arcturus.
It might be Pegasus.
No, it's not Pegasus.
You know, we can find out. We're sitting here debating. We can find out.
Yeah, we can. Stellarium 1.1. You only have one edition?
The only edition I have. Oh, that's not what we want. Okay. I guess it doesn't want to record this. Anyways,
Yeah, fast forward.
I clicked on a Starlink satellite in the ground.
You need to... What are you doing?
There's the buttons I was looking for.
You don't have them open.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. You need to fast forward. Get out of that.
Why I'm working on it. Why I don't have this. I think I was doing something else.
This, right there. Well, that plays. You need to fast forward. Look at it again. Fast forward at different rates. There you go. You're ready to pause because it's going to go fast. There's
Arcturus.
Now turn on the lines or these lines. The Boots constellation.
Oh, hello. There's Virgo. There's Leo. Oh,
there's a Leo Minor.
Yeah, I did see. I saw the whole freaking bear.
Yeah, at the desert.
Did I? Yeah, I showed it to you, right?
Yeah.
And I was able to pick out these stars actually at the observatory the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Now that I've seen them, I was able to pick them out.
I don't know my own constellation yet.
Oh, maybe it's Hercules, not Pegasus, I recognize.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Pegasus is huge. I think it's more of a fall constellation.
Yeah.
But it's a big square with lines. And the amount of... I learned a thing where the amount of stars you can count inside Pegasus determines how good your star location is.
Yeah. So actually, I wanted to ask you, should I bring my telescope tomorrow?
Oh. Is it going to be clear?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, how do you...
Here, I can... Oh, you... Escape.
There's a button.
Oh, is there a button? I think escape also works.
Type W.
There. Why do you don't have your...
I do.
No. See, keyboards are supposed to have like a little line.
So there is a line.
So you can quickly find home row. No, there's a line, but feel J. There's like...
They're worn out.
Yeah, it's supposed to make a little
Just hit W. No, I don't need the whole thing.
Wait, you're... Oh, yeah, hit W. What happens if I hit P? What do you think will pull up?
Nothing, actually.
Oh.
Tomorrow, mostly clear skies. Actually, we can hit the hourly and know for sure. Go away. Clear tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see. We're just looking at the moon anyways.
Yeah.
Why did it do that?
Sweet. Yeah.
That's in the morning. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mostly clear.
Yeah, clear. Yeah.
Bring the telescope.
Yeah, bring it.
Be muddy. I just have to do it probably in the... I can't do it in the front yard. Too many trees.
Just sit it on the concrete. In the patio.
I don't want to carry up that hill. Oh, we can take it out to the barn, though.
That is true. Oh, yeah, doesn't he have a concrete slab out there?
Yeah. Or I don't want it next to the barn, but we can figure something out.
Yeah.
No, but I went solar observing.
Solar
Tuesday.
observing? Do you have good glasses?
No.
What do you use?
With telescopes.
What?
Tuesday. At the observatory Tuesday.
Oh, you guys looked at the sun?
Yeah.
Wait, you guys face?
We didn't use the one. People brought their own.
Oh.
We didn't use the ones in the observatory.
So they had what kind of filters? Good solar filters or whatever.
So there's the generic one that you can buy for $100.
Oh.
That one's good for sunspots.
Yeah.
Which is cool right now because there are a lot of sunspots. Right. Well, actually, there's one big one. At least when we looked. I mean, obviously they rotate around. And then a few guys had alpha filters. H-alpha filters.
What's that?
They're very expensive. They have their own dial to dial in the how good it is.
What?
Yeah. These are very expensive.
What do they call H-alpha filter?
Yeah. Well, there's two types of H-alpha filters, but H-alpha solar filter. The one on the right. Nope.
Oh, right.
Oh, yes, that actually would be. The Day Sky, that is one as well. But the one I'm thinking of, or one of them anyways, is there is a Mead one.
Oh, wow.
These are the kinds of... Is
this what you see?
You can, yeah.
What looks closest to what you saw?
Here. This one. Except theirs is a lot redder. This is a lot of fine-tuning and a lot bigger scope.
Did you see this?
Yep.
You saw flares?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
They were telling me, one of the guys is like, that one you're currently looking at is like 8 Earths tall.
What? What do you mean? This?
No, here, give me this.
What are you talking about? 8 Earths?
One of these flares that we were looking at was 8 Earths tall. I'm like, holy shit, that's cool. You know, just think about it, I'm like, oh my god, that's huge.
What the hell? Is this how red it got?
Yeah, that's actually what it looked like, yeah.
What?
And
you saw sunspots too?
What with the regular, yeah.
Huh.
These guys didn't have the most expensive ones. They had their telescopes were really small diameters, like really small.
So this mounts in the front like that?
Oh well, no. So these H-alpha filters, if we go back, if we look at this one, this is a Meade telescope. This is about as cheap as an H alpha you can get, and it's like it sits.
It's an eyepiece?
No. It sits in here.
What does? Oh, the filter does.
Yeah, and it's got. I don't remember how it works, but it has a.
This attaches to the eyepiece.
Yeah. So here,
Where does this go?
This is the telescope.
Oh, that is the telescope.
Yeah. So basically, you have your regular optics in here, but then the filter sits in here.
Oh, that is the telescope. Oh.
So actually, if we
I thought it was a filter that you put on your telescope.
You can. So if we go to YouTube, type in editing.
Ed.
Space.
Team.
Boop, 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 boop. So videos. So he recently did. A review of the Colorado or whatever. Yeah, he recently just reviewed that one. It's about as cheap as you can get for H alpha, but it's not great. There's an astrophysics H alpha. Type in Okay, we got editing. Type in solar observing. Oops. The Lunt Solar Telescope review. Yes, this one. This? So basically, this is already a very expensive telescope up here because it's an astrophysics.
So you can use that for stars.
Yeah. But these two knobs here, I don't know if he has both installed. Nope, this is the focuser. These are individual focusers for the filters.
Oh.
So there's a blue filter that really so the H alpha knocks it down so where you can actually see it. And you can, but if you put both of them, you can see even more cool stuff. And one without the other lets you see different there's you can play around with one or the other quite a bit. But the thing is, he doesn't and a lot of people don't actually put both on because A, it's very expensive to get both, and B, it's very dim. Because think about it, right? This is only a 100mm telescope. That's not a very big aperture.
Yeah.
And this knocks out so much light, so it's just you need a really big telescope. And then I don't know if these work with bigger telescopes because I think you need bigger solar filters, and they just get. This is I think this is $20,000 here that you're looking at.
Damn.
These alone is most of the price.
There's a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
Down payment on a house or a telescope.
Yeah.
That'd be me, right? I'd have this little tiny shack, and then a telescope that costs more than the house.
And the thing is, a lot of people don't buy. And most people that want to do solar observing, they don't they want to get an H alpha because they see H alpha, and it's he's like you said, once you see H alpha, you never go back.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool, and it was yeah, but I don't know. The regular is good enough, especially since it's $100 versus thousands of dollars.
Can the regular one attach to our telescopes?
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually.
I didn't know if it has a certain model that it only works for, or if it's just a film that.
No, let me show you. Oh, this is YouTube. I don't want YouTube. I want Amazon. Cart. Why do I... Oh, I remember what that was for.
Are these all your saves for later? What is this? You have a gun in your save for later?
It's not an actual gun. But yes, I do. Here it is. This one. So, this thing's huge because it's supposed to fit on the front of your telescope.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's $146. But I had to make sure it was a glass one. There's plastic film ones that you can buy, but they're not good. You use it if it's gonna rattle around, it's not gonna be good. So I wanted to make sure I got glass.
Oh.
But we get this. It fit on the front of mine because mine's a bit bigger than yours.
Oh, it won't fit on mine?
Not very easily. We might have to we'd have to modify it.
Why?
This is actually for a Celestron 6-inch. This is even for my size anyway, so it wouldn't even fit. Oh. Well, now you know what the hell what you're looking for.
Oh, you have a 6? What do I have?
I don't have a 6-inch. I have a 5.
Oh, so it's too big for you.
Yeah, I'm not even sure why they must have changed this listing because it used to say 5-inch, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's what I want. I want to get one of those because that. But like a lot of people, they can't justify the price because it's like think about think about the telescope you can buy for $16,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
Think about how big of a telescope you buy. Think about how many objects you can see with it. Thousands of objects.
Well, think about it. If you already had a $16,000 telescope, it's like, why not get another $16,000?
But the thing is,
if you can afford it,
it only goes. It's only for one object.
Yeah, the sun.
And it's like a lot of guys are like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I learned something today. So one of my relatives apparently is a big astronomy guy.
Oh, really?
Apparently, he has his own observatory he built next to it on his house.
Who is this?
I'd say his name after the podcast.
This is a cousin?
No, it is my grandfather's brother, his son. One of his sons.
Oh, really?
One of my grandfather's brothers.
He invite you out?
One of his sons. So I asked my grandma, I'm like, well, I want to talk to him. I don't think I've probably met him, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
So she's like, we'll see about next time you're out. We'll go drive up there. Because he lives next to my uncle, so.
Oh.
So I guess I might go pay him a visit. He lives north of, so he has okay, guys,
Yeah.
So, see what kind of setup he's got. See if we can learn things.
Well, I talked to our grandfather about because he was born 1930.
Step grandfather, but yes.
Yeah, step grandfather. Anyways, I talked to him about because I was telling him about like our experience at the desert, and about how like the Milky Way's clouds, like that was just so cool. Like I've never seen the Milky Way look like that before. And he was telling me, back when he was growing up, when he was a little boy, he said, yeah, the sky used to look like that all the time. Because he was born in 1930.
Yeah.
And so, back in the 40s, 50s, when he was about our age, like, just the city lights were not anywhere near what they were today. And so like, big cities, they I don't know, he doesn't know much about the Bortle scale, but like, to me, I bet, a big city was like a Bortle 4.
Well, depending on which city.
At least for him.
Around here, yeah. Around
Which
here.
is crazy.
I mean if you're out
if you lived out in the boonies off there, a Bortle 2 was not hard to come by.
Bortle 2 wasn't, yeah. So I talk with a lot of guys, and so when they built, so if we go to Google Maps. So when they built the observatory, go away. So when they built the observatory,
Yeah, it's way south. That's probably the furthest thing south.
so when they first started the astronomy club,
Yeah.
Hyde Observatory, Lincoln was here.
Really? How long has it been there?
They've been using that spot for a very long time. Since the 40s.
The 40s?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. This was out in the boonies at one point.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yep. Lincoln has grown all the way out there. And it continues to grow.
Hyde was out.
Look at Lincoln. Look at this. It continues to grow. Most of this that you're seeing here, this is actually houses now. Like actually, like
Hyde
several,
used to be out in the
like see
boonies?
this plot of land here? This is actually houses now.
I see that.
Google, like in the past year, this is houses now.
I see that. No, what I'm saying is, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to think about. They built it in the 40s.
Yeah. So Lincoln and most of the rest of the United States hit its boom in the 50s. So before the 50s, before 1945, before the war, Lincoln was small. Omaha was small. It was all these little towns. Actually, the little towns were a lot bigger than they are now.
Yeah.
But Lincoln was a lot smaller. It was this and the university. You had to, you had to drive to go to the... driving to the university was like driving out into the countryside.
Yes.
Going to East Campus, you drove out into the country. It's like going to East Campus would have been the equivalent of going out to Malcolm now. Not Malcolm. Going out to...
Waverly?
No.
That's Wahoo up there.
Where my dad used to work, at the university used to have a bunch of research stuff out here.
Yeah.
That was kind of... I wouldn't say the equivalent, because, this is a lot further away. But you drove out into the boonies to go to East Campus.
Yeah. The graveled roads.
Yeah.
Huh.
Obviously, it's only a few miles, but back then, it was a long ways.
4 miles of gravel, yeah.
Yeah. It's sad because we're already starting to lose, Lincoln's fine. So, my entire childhood, Lincoln's not been able to go north.
We'll wait till the podcast.
Anyways, probably should end it here. I don't know. Or maybe we'll end it sooner than this. I don't know. Probably sooner than this because there's a lot of stuff that pinpoints where I live. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast every Friday, noon Central Time, and good night.